Hi guys, and welcome to a new series on my channel. So this was asked by a couple of my subscribers to do a series based on makeup for people with fair complexions. So as you can see, I'm pretty fair. I think with age, I have got a little less fair, but I'm still pretty fair. So I've currently broken it down into 3 different parts. So we're going to do highlighters, bronzers and blushes. And today's video is all about highlighters. So if you enjoy these kind of videos, I do makeup, beauty and fashion. So please subscribe, please like and enjoy the video. So actually I've tried to kind of pick high-end and more like drugstore options, so you've got different price points, and in the highlighter section actually there is more kind of like cheaper options that I really do enjoy. I think the drugstore has come a long way in highlighters and they offer such a range, so that's really great for everyone. So I'm going to share my top 5 pale skin highlighters with you now. Also, they're not ranked. I've not ranked them or anything. They're just my favourite 5. I hope that makes sense. So the first one is MAC Double Gleam Extra Dimensional Skin Finish. Now this is a duochrome powder, I think it's called a Baked Gelée formula. It kind of came out a few years ago and it is a very pale gold highlighter with a white shift. This is absolutely stunning. I use this as quite a dense highlighter brush, and I think it just makes my own natural skin look really healthy. It doesn't look too much like a colour on the skin, if that makes sense. It looks more to my skin tone because of that kind of goldness colour to it. Yeah, so I really enjoy this one. It is a bit of a pricey one, but I have had this for a really long time and I still haven't hit pan. I think I am pretty close. I will say all of the highlighters in this video are going to look pretty gnarly because they are my favourite, therefore they are really used. So sorry about that, but yeah, they are my favourite and you can tell. But yeah, really love this one. I think if you maybe have a MAC gift card or you feel like treating yourself, then definitely go give this one a swatch. I know lots of other people on YouTube have raved about this one as well, so yeah, great little highlighter there from MAC. Then we have another classic. It is COLOURPOP Flexitarian. So this is a blinding highlight. It almost looks wet and also it feels wet when you touch it. It's very creamy. COLOURPOP, obviously you can't buy it from a retailer in the UK, but ordering online is quite easy. You just pay your customs before they ship it out, which is really helpful because obviously you then don't get that £8 raw mail fee, which is so annoying. So this highlighter is absolutely stunning. Like I said, it almost looks wet on the skin. There is nothing quite like this highlighter and it's absolutely stunning. I think it's only $8. It's a very fair pearl highlighter with a hint of like champagne-y gold in it. Super reflective. As I said, almost feels wet. I think it looks wet. And that's COLOURPOP Flexitarian, and that is my favourite highlighter I've ever tried from COLOURPOP. There's not really many others from them that I would recommend, but this one is like, it's something special about this one. Then we have another one which is looking pretty dodgy, and it's this Maybelline Face Studio Chrome Extreme. So I think this one came out with like a collaboration with Nikki Tutorials in the States, but I don't think we had that here in the UK, and it's called Diamond Glow Intense Metallic Highlighter, and it's definitely metallic. It's very shiny. Obviously when they first came out, the shades that they had were like gold and rose gold, and this holographic one which wasn't the same formula. So I'm really pleased they came out with a fairer shade. And again, I think this might be the darkest of the 5 that I've selected, but it's so blinding. It's just so shimmery. The formula is so creamy, buttery. As you can probably tell, mine is falling apart a bit that I've used it so much. I've got a huge pan in it. It might need repressing at one point. But yeah, for such an affordable price, this highlighter is absolutely stunning. And also, you know, really easy to get hold of. You know, you just go in Superdrug or Boots or whatever. So yeah, really, really recommend this one as well. And then the final highlighter I have to talk about that's from the drugstore is the Wet n Wild Mega Glows. So this is in the shade Blossom Glow. And this is the only highlighter I put in that has more of a colour to it. So it is a pink toned fair highlighter. And I just think sometimes if you're doing kind of like a rosier, like more romantic look, sometimes that is quite nice. I will say I'm not a huge fan of like duochrome, you know, with funny colours, you know, like blue and green and stuff. It's not really my style, but this one I do really, really like. I know these highlighters have been raved about on YouTube, but you know, I think they're like £3 or £4. You can buy them on Boots and you can buy them on Beauty Bay, and this one I really like. I have tried to keep like the flower imprint by going up here in the corner, but just as a different colour, if you wanted to try something new, this one is really, really pretty and I really recommend it. And guys, now on to the final one. It is the Ofra Nikki Tutorials collaboration in Glazed Donut. I wanted this for the longest time, but it took me a while to buy it for whatever reason. And it turned out to be one of my most used highlighters. One, I love Ofra's new packaging. I think it looks really premium and luxe. It really weighs as well. You feel like, you know, the highlighters are really secure in there. This one is definitely the lightest of the highlighters I'm showing you today. It is almost white. I will say I'm not a fan of these white highlighters like Becca Pearl. It's just too fair and it looks stark on the face, but this one has that touch of gold in it, which really makes it just look so beautiful on the skin. Ofra highlighters are incredibly blinding. I know if you want one that's a bit more golden, maybe less fair, I know Star Island is also a really great option for fair skin tones, and also I have Madison Miller's Moon Dance. I think that's very, very similar to Star Island, so either one of them. If you want just something slightly more golden, I'd also recommend You Can't Beat Ofra's formula, and that is available on Beauty Bay in the UK. Okay, now guys, I'm going to show you a little swatch together of all 5 of them in a row so you can kind of see all the differences. So from left to right, we've got MAC Double Gleam, we've got ColourPop Flexitarian, we have the Maybelline Face Studio the Maybelline Face Studio Chrome Extreme in Diamond Glow. That one was a mouthful. Then we have the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow. As you can see, it's definitely the pinkiest of the bunch. And then finally, Ofra's Glazed Donut, which is absolutely blinding. So guys, I hope this video was really helpful. I love getting other recommendations from other fair and pale YouTubers like myself. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you found some highlighters here that maybe you hadn't heard of before. So yeah, please subscribe. I'm going to be uploading more of this series to go, and there will be a playlist linked down in the description. So I hope you're all keeping safe and happy. Bye!